Create for the Creator official music video debut.
Yep.
Let's start him early.
Right.
AI The Anomaly announces Grown Woman Challenge.
Wepa.
OnBeat Music receives a racist remark during Critique Fridays Live. AI technology brings old photos to life. Gil, I think you're going to like this, man. It's pretty, it's kind of creepy.
I'm excited.
Zoom sees revenues soar. Whew.
Did you have to do the hand mark?
Yeah. If I had more sound effects, I would have done like soaring.
Like
a
yeah, we need that.
And if we had like special effects, I'd do like a dove just flapping.
A dove!
Some 3D virtual. Marrio, let's go live into virtual reality. You could be right on the sofa.
This is still our intro?
Oh, my bad. Zoom sees Warren's wealth tax would cost richest Americans $78 billion. YouTube Shorts is live in the U.S. and more.
Guinness Book of Records for longest intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up.
Battle to the death, fighting till I take my last breath, till there's nothing left, till this flesh, till this past tense. Got up on the fence, henceforth this intense. I was lost, now a friend, now a force with the pen for the love.
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to Marrio Esco Live. I am your host, Marrio Esco. Alongside me is my good friend, co-host, Gil Vargas.
Got stuck on the shoulder on this one.
That's all right.
What's up, peeps?
What's up,
Miss
people?
y'all. Miss y'all.
Shout out to our listeners. GH3 Radio. 520 Radio. God's Music Radio. SCM Radio. Redeem Project Radio. YouTube, what's good? Facebook, what's up? Twitch, what's up? Unashamed Network audience, what's good? Godify, what's up? Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podbean.
Peter Piper.
No.
Pepper.
No. I got through that, all right? Check out D2Lproductions.com.
At least I kept the same energy.
New merch available, 848 clothing line right here. Create for the Creator. 848, here's the hat.
No cap. These actually are mad comfortable. Like, I'm not even trying to sell it, even though I'm trying to sell it.
No, you're trying to sell it. Check out the...
I am.
What else we got, man? We got the new merch, new music. Create for the Creator. Join the email list there. Cop some merch. You want to show support or just, stand with us. 848. We got some music coming out with it, too, throughout the year. For those who follow, you know it's good. Subscribe to our YouTube. I think I can turn these off now. All right, let me turn them off. Check out Me Live Picks. It's our Spotify playlist. Try to update that weekly.
Emphasis on try.
I try. There's about like 20-something tracks on it. It's dope. Go check it out.
Lovely tracks, though.
Somebody want to manage it. I mean, just let me know.
We love y'all.
Check out our hotline. 774-243-0385. It's our hotline. I think the internet's a little choppy. I'm seeing it right now. So stick with us. Hang with us.
You don't say that.
I think it's everybody in the crib right now. The kids, anybody who's on some kind of internet gadget right now is like really,
get off.
Really soaking up the internet. Let me make sure I'm off my internet. All right, cool. Oh, hang tight. Hopefully it'll clear up.
I think I'm probably on your network too.
Check out D2Lproductions.com. Subscribe to our YouTube. If you guys are in YouTube right now, pop out, give a thumbs up, share the show. That'll be what's up. Podcasters, leave a review. That'll be what's up. And we'll probably open up the lines too in a little bit. Recap last episode. Episode 137. Beeves and Chuleta.
Beebs. You got to emphasize the beebs.
Beefs and chuleta.
'Cause it sounds like you said beef.
Yeah.
And people are like, wow, that's normal. Beef and chuletas? That's delicious.
Oh, man.
No, it's actually beebs.
Let's see what's good. Benjamin in the building. God's music in the building.
Very choppy.
Guns fam was good.
Yeah, he's
That's not
saying-
Christian. Let's go. I know. We got to kick some people off the Wi-Fi.
Sorry, fellas.
We got to kick some people off the Wi-Fi. Talked about Flame. A little bit about Flame being Mormon. What else? Flame getting ashes. Lecrae. Talk about Lecrae and Chance the Rapper possibly getting up. Maybe a track coming out of that. Andy Mineo leaving Reach Records.
And was it a stake involved?
Yeah, taking him out for stake. NF announcing Clouds mixtape. Some other stuff. We featured Concept's new Headshots featuring Temperamento.
That's the reason why I said I knew that was coming.
Busy. Our brother Busy. Shout out to Signs with Men.
Fire.
And then we shared Indie Video, Always in a Rush. Any of that interests you, check out last episode 137. Today, I'm excited. We're going to be dropping a music video. Hopefully, I see the Wi-Fi trying to kick up. Baby, do you think
the devil is busy? The devil is busy.
Some of this stuff off, maybe? Or maybe go upstairs and see and make sure everybody got the Wi-Fi off. Yeah. Try to kill everything that has Wi-Fi. Okay. Hopefully we could try to get this thing kicking up a bit. I might have to check too after, because we haven't had issues like this in a while.
Yeah, and I love that we're even having this conversation in the middle of the show.
It's
It's riveting information.
I'm edit it.
As people are watching us saying, they're talking about troubleshooting.
It's bothering me, man. It's
internet.
like, all I see is like the red, the OBS little, like the gadget that tells you like, oh, it's good, it's not good, it's good. It's not good, it's good. Hey, yo. It's like messing with me. It's like I can see like almost like sirens. I can see like police lights or something.
Well,
like,
especially when it's literally red and yellow.
Someone's getting me right now. Like
it's actually red and yellow.
You got to tell your baby,
flashing
sorry,
lights.
Nana. No Veggie Tales tonight.
No Veggie
Papi has
Tales.
the podcast. Oh man. Yeah, well, Sammy, can you? All right,
Papi
cool.
got a podcast. Sorry.
Facts. But we do got no special guests today, but we do got a music video that we want to share with y'all a little bit later. So I'm psyched about that. This is gonna be a distraction for me, so I'm gonna try to pod.
Don't look at it.
I'm gonna try to pod as though like you know what, hopefully it gets better.
Don't let us know if it cuts out.
I don't know anybody upstairs on like fire sticks. Cut out all the fire sticks. Like cut them all out. I'm like I gotta be careful because I was like,
yo, Jay, why you putting me out there, man? It's
What's
almost
good?
done downloading too.
What is that?
He said Gil is using your Wi-Fi to download torrent of Coming to America. Been downloading it since I got here, bruh.
Anyway, so we're gonna drop that video, the music video. So we're gonna let y'all see the music video. I pray to God that the internet's dopes for you guys to appreciate the music video. If not, we're still gonna be dropping it for everybody else on YouTube this Friday. So you'll be able to rock with it on Friday. Our podcasters will be able to hear it. I don't know if YouTube like rebuffers the live stream afterwards. Sometimes it does and it corrects it. So maybe you guys can jump back afterwards and appreciate the music video if it's choppy, so my bad about that. But still, man, I'm excited to release the music video, and then we're just gonna chill, man, and chop it up, man, and just have a good time, bro.
We're
That's
excited,
it.
man. We haven't released a video in a grip.
We haven't even like messed with video in a grip either. Like it's, like going through this whole experience brought back some memories of some things we gotta look out for, like some things we gotta like think of, like we don't think of it.
It's
like,
a learning process, man. It's a learning process.
It's just like
I feel like it was a dope experience because now, you start to pay attention to things that you never really paid attention to before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so the next time around you get better and better, and that's how with everything. So I'm not mad at it. and for being our first run through this process of like creating it and the conceptualizing it, even on the fly, you know, coming up with angles and this and that. Like, yo, videography is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like coming from creatives that are independent, trying to, you know, wear multiple hats at the same time and invest in ourselves and not really our day-to-day, like doing this all the time, you know what I mean? Like the real videographers, they spend hours and hours of time just practicing and they learn through all the mistakes and everything that every video that they produce, they keep getting better and better and better, and they're like, oh shoot, let me try to get a drone, and they figure out the drone, and then they're like, oh,
well, that's really,
you know,
at the end of the day, that's why you pay the top dollar, because you're paying for the experience.
Yeah,
you're not paying for the camera. You know what I'm saying? You're paying for the experience, the person who knows the ins and outs of that camera to get the best quality photo that you could possibly get of your event or your music video or whatever. So that's actually a great way to look at it. So when you look at pricing, you're not so, I don't know, shocked by it.
Right.
If you don't got it, you don't got it. That's a totally different story. But as far as sometimes you hear like, yo, that's crazy how much money that is. It's like, think about it, man. He's filling a lot of roles. He's not a crew. It's one dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And he has to do your lighting. He has to do all your camera work. He has to do the editing, where normally a production studio has a person for each one of those things, and they just focus on that. He has to do 5 to 10 different jobs depending on the scale of your video. So those prices make sense.
Yep. Facts.
And so when you look at it now, you're doing it, you're like, dag, you appreciate it more. You're like, the people out there who actually do this for a living, like, that's crazy. You have to create sets constantly different because you don't want to look the same. So you have to kind of be creative and present it to the artist. Like, we're going to do it like this. We're going to put the lighting here. We're going to shoot it like this. We're going to use this color and this, that. It's pretty complex.
Yeah.
You think, you know, most people probably just stand in front of a dope camera, you know, move around a little bit, and that's it. Just chop it up and put it together. But it's like, nah.
Then you go back and you're like, oh man, I forgot that chancleta on the side right there.
Fact.
Shoot.
It's not as simple. It's not as simple as people make it seem. Like, there's a lot of complexities. And when you're doing it, you're like, you pay attention more. And now you look at other people's videos and you're like, oh, I see how they achieve that look. That's a cool way to do lighting. Like, I remember you saying the same thing. Like, yo, watching videos is so simple. You just don't really think about it until you actually look at it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's simple. We could do that. That's an easy look.
Right.
It's pretty dope. It's a pretty dope journey, man.
I mean, we used to like be heavily involved with the video production, you know, and I see the chats, man. I see everybody like, yo, it's on and off, it's buffering. I can see it, man. It's having problems, but we're going to stay consistent because we got this recording live as a backup as well. So we just got to keep it pressing. If anything, if it's like super lagging, then my bad, man. Bounce out, come back in. Hopefully it like rebuffers and you guys can catch up. But it is what it is, man. We got to keep pressing. So keep us lifted as we get through. But
Facebook is a liar.
We love y'all. So we appreciate you guys for jumping in anyway. And hopefully you guys are hanging with us and this thing improves as we go along. But going back to what you were saying, yeah, you're right. Like it's trying to be creative not only with the music, but now we're trying to also communicate and convey something visually at the same time, man. It's like,
it's crazy.
So how do you do this? It's like we're trying to learn as we're going along, like using the lights and using the angles and whatnot, and like, you know, as independent creatives, that's part of our journey, bro. Like,
and believe it or not, being in a video, being in a video is something you got to learn too.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to look awkward. You don't want to move weird. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make sure you're actually moving and not just standing perfectly still. Like,
yeah.
So even being in the video takes, you know, you practice in a sense, because it's not natural. Like, somebody's filming you and now you have to like play the part of the song, like, and give the vibe,
right?
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something you kind of have to learn too. And I'm sure if you watch a video of a brand new artist, you're gonna see the awkwardness.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Of course.
This-
Yeah, because you
you're
have
gonna
to
see it.
learn. You have to learn how to convey it in different ways. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You could be fire in the studio, and then you get on that stage and you totally bomb. You're like, what? Like, yo, you don't even know how to move on the stage. Like, if you're
it's
awkward, like you could
awkward.
Yeah.
It's very awkward. We're first time on stage because you don't know what to expect.
Right.
You've never been on a platform, you know, where you're high up and you see just heads.
Mm.
So your first time, like, it's intimidating. Definitely intimidating. And if you just went out there for your first time and murked it, wow, you are one of them hybrids. You know, you're something different. But most people, that's shocking.
Mm.
It's a shock to the system. So now you have to now improvise and entertain and move around and not forget your lyrics, not forget the timing of the song and the beat, what you're doing. Or if it's a speech, you don't forget your words as you're doing the speech.
Right.
We are heart pumping, like, you know, you might mess up. It's always in the back of our mind. Like, it's no joke.
Facts. I know.
But practice, the more you do it.
Yeah.
So in this experience, this is just the one of many. So
Sort of like this experience now, going live, knowing the internet,
and the internet is like flopping.
You got to keep your game on. Like, all right, man. Well, this is recording in the back end, so we got to keep it pressing. It's like lessons of testing. Like,
Somebody saying, "What's
know.
the call-in chat?" So they want to call in already.
oh, we're gonna turn it off. We're gonna turn it on in a few. Definitely. So it's like fighting, man. I can't look at it. But anyway, yeah, man. Facts.
Way to interject back into a conversation.
Well, what's your
expert level potting? Facts, man. Facts, yo. What are we gonna talk about next, yo? Facts.
Shout out to AI, the Anomaly.
Wow, and he actually did a good transition.
No, just
Take
showing
that
love,
back.
man. We're thinking about, creativity, art, being Christian creatives, and just wanting to
Oh, yeah,
inspire
dude.
the culture and
What she's doing is
move
is
it to
pioneer.
the glory of God and just challenge one another. And for you like
she's,
that?
She's pioneering, bro. She's pioneering.
You know what I'm saying?
She ain't making moves no longer for AI. She's doing pioneer moves.
Yeah,
these,
facts.
these are things to aspire.
Shout
Like,
out, yeah,
you know,
shout out to again.
This is fire. Like, she's giving an opportunity to young women to speak. You know what I'm saying? And use her platform to put them out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can also win some of her merch as well. Like, that's fire, man.
Facts.
All around genius. It's genius.
Amen. Super dope. So she's doing this grown woman challenge. And the challenge is for women to record a video creatively showcasing what it means to be a grown woman.
Fire.
So what you got to do, you got to submit it by March. What's that? 15th, Gil, or 18th? 15th. I think it's 15th. Create your video, cut up to 60 seconds. Post your video on IG. Tag AI the Anomaly. Use hashtag grown woman, and that's GRWN woman. And then I guess you win up to $100 in value of your choice of 2 merch items from AI's, I think, website, Souls Acrylic Physical
Yep.
CD. 1 ticket is Souls Acrylic Creative Writing Workshop, and a few other stuff. So shout out. Go check it out. AI the Anomaly.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
dope.
show her some support. And if you know a woman who has skill like that and willing to do it too, put them on as well, because this is a dope opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Facts, man. A great opportunity to show, especially if you're an artist, creative, independent, like, you know,
man.
or you
Trying
just,
to get
or not even,
exposure.
or like, not even, you just want to participate. You just love what she represents and you want to be a part of it.
Yeah, or if you have something to say, like,
Yeah,
you know,
facts.
and that's a great opportunity and platform because she's giving you her platform,
Right.
to just speak from as a soapbox. Like, that don't come often. Like, not a lot of artists, especially ones like her, that are really rising the way they rise and do these types of opportunities where if you're up and coming, you're literally going to get a great push by someone who's clearly doing it.
Right. Facts. So, super dope.
Yeah, man. That's fire.
Do we have like challenges like
High
this for
respect.
grown men? Like, do we?
We got a grown man challenge. I feel like somehow if a dude did it, it'd be disrespectful.
Right? Like,
yo,
yo,
what you trying to say?
What
you trying to say, fam?
It's a grown man challenge.
I'm not a grown man. Like, I got to do your challenge to prove I'm a grown man, bro. I'm a grown man.
What do you think? Who do you think would spark off the grown man challenge? Like,
I don't know. I don't even want to pretend.
No, you got to tell me.
Like I said, it's gonna come off disrespectful.
Who's gonna spark off the grown man challenge, man? Come on.
I don't know, man.
It's
fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth.
But you also have 6, 7. No.
9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, man.
17, 18.
19.
That dude is the man for life. He's the man. But yeah, man. She's at so like in the beginning of her like career right now, like really taking off. She's already making such a huge impact, which I think is commendable.
Facts.
Amen. Must have been profound.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
And a woman. No. No.
It wasn't even so much that you said it. It was the voice you chose to say it. And amen. Well, a woman.
OnBeat music getting
what is happening with people, man?
Stones thrown at them.
What is happening?
Racist stones thrown at him. What does racist stones look like?
Racist stones.
What stone was this? A racist one. Can't you tell?
A racist one.
Look at it.
Can't you tell it's a racist stone? Hold it.
Has the Confederate flag? No.
It's painted.
No. Let me stop.
It's just a regular rock that's painted.
What rock was that?
That was crudely made into a racist rock. No, it was a racist one to begin with.
Look at the mountain it came from, and then you look at the mountain, and it's
Confederate flag on the mountain.
No,
it's a big
stop.
One.
Stop.
But in the mountain, it's carved in.
No.
It's special. So it's special. It's more special.
Yeah. I'm just a product of my environment.
I'm just a product of my environment.
Stop.
And you look up and it's literally the Confederate in the mountains.
It's too bad this internet's flopping. Should I like disconnect and reconnect on the stream?
That's what I think Jay said.
Should I try that?
To just
all right, let me finish this.
Just
yes,
reset
let me
it.
Finish that. Let's see what happens.
Is that going to mess up the recording?
Who knows?
Who knows? I'm going to be daring.
No, recording is still there. We're still on. It's now like you see it
reset
flashing now.
I dare you.
Let's see what happens. All right, that's off. Get this out of here.
When that's a dare,
right, let's try this.
We should stop potting.
Ready? Look at. Now it's like flickering. Now maybe that's what it was, man. That thing did something.
Imagine makes it worse and just
now it's off.
Shuts down.
All right, let's stop. Ready? We're gonna stop. We're gonna be daring. Let's just do it. Stop.
Let's be daring.
And we're gonna restart. Bam. You could not channel because double click your screen key, see if it's correct. Okay. That's no problem. I'm doing this live. Thank God this thing is still recording.
So let's talk OnBeat music.
Oh man, go ahead. So OnBeat.
So somehow he's doing a critique and he sees a comment on there asking him if he is a Spanish N-word. Should we say it? Should we be edgy?
No, it's not good.
Should we be edgy? No, but yeah. So they said the Spanish N-word and asked him if he was that a Spanish N-word. So it's been talked to about through the crew. Is I believe even one of the first ones to bring that.
You're doing excellent, bro.
And it's been now being shared, and I guess there was a conversation with the school. Well, actually, it was a youth group channel that actually made the comment. And OnBeat says he wanted answers. He actually messaged them, which I probably would have done the same thing because how it didn't come from a person specifically, it was their channel.
Right.
an organization, Christian organization, that is. So he asked them, and they said that there was some sort of hacking involved from one of the youth, and they were making these comments. So they apologized, because obviously it wasn't really them, because they would never say this. And that's just what happened. And now everybody's talking about it. I think it's kind of weird that it's this big a deal. Like, I get it. I probably would have approached them too, but it's like now everybody's like, what? Yo, this is crazy, man. I can't believe it. So I don't know.
So
should we be excited about this?
I did some research. I dug into it a little bit, and what I found interesting was that this Ignite Youth Collective group is actually from a church, part of the Assemblies of Christ Church, in Burlington, Mass, which is about an hour away from us.
That's crazy. So I take that back. On behalf of Massachusetts, I want to apologize. that wasn't us. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
yes, I'm explaining to do.
So OnBeat Music then went ahead and posted. He actually posted a picture before this and tagged him on it and wanted answers. And then eventually he took that down and then he followed up with this here. I'm in contact with the leadership from Ignite team about the situation. Appreciate you guys. So everybody, stood up for OnBeat. Right thing to do. And then also the Ignite youth group put up on their Instagram this whole post about, they got hacked by a youth, and they're investigating further. They're addressing it. So yeah, man, what are your thoughts on this?
That's just crazy because it's just way out of left field. And that young man or young woman or whoever it was, that's crazy that you were just that free to just text that Willie and just it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And just hit enter.
Yep.
That's crazy to me. That, if anything, that's the part that I think about. Like, yo, that person typed it and hit enter.
Yep.
Like, I need this to be seen. And then the way they typed it, like the N-word was like in caps. It's like, I need you to see that I'm calling you this.
Right.
So that's just what makes it really sad, and unnecessary. And that's why I understand how he approached it. I completely understand, because it's just so way out of left field. And then you look at the person.
It's almost like enough is enough.
Yeah, then you look at the person's name who said it, and it's Ignite Youth Group of Church of God. And you're like, oh, what?
Did you check out the page at all or no?
What do you mean?
Like, did you go and check out the page?
Like their page?
Yeah, did you go and check it out or no?
No, I didn't. I was just being funny. That wasn't their actual testimony or their actual welcome page.
I had to cut the stream out, man. They asking me.
Oh, it went away?
Yeah, I cut the stream out because it wasn't.
I'm back on.
I could start again.
It's back on, everybody. Sorry. And it's a lot better. It's not cutting out.
No, I cut it out again. But now we're back in. So hopefully this thing is not lying to me and we're still live. But anyway, all right, cool.
I'm on right now.
Yeah, but I just hit the stream. Like, we're having some. This is like, This is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like it's probably on another channel by now. Who knows? I'll probably have to re-upload the video footage afterwards. Who knows? But see, it's still cutting in and out on my end, so I don't know if it's actually going through or not. But
okay, now I think I'm on the right one.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing right now.
All right. Well,
should be the OnBeat music one.
Things happen, and all we can do is go with the flow. And that's the beauty of having a live show. You never know what's going to happen. I got messages
right now like, yo, what happened with the live stream? I don't know, bro. The internet is in and out right now. And I even checked the internet speed. Oh, yeah, that's right. We just had a windstorm.
Yep. Not we just had.
We're still having one.
It's like, it's still crazy right now.
Oh, it's green. I seen it hit green. Hopefully they're fixing this.
Sorry,
Baby,
those listening to the podcast.
Can you check outages?
A play-by-play on our internet.
Guys, this is like one of those entertaining ones. Guys, the outages is coming. Can we get fact check? The
outages are coming.
We're getting report here. They're stepping out of the outage craft as we speak. Good sound effects.
We're making a story of it.
The outage landers are in.
Landers. I think we should cut to our music video on that one.
No. Sorry. I don't know, man. You're so whack. Bro, shut up, man. What you should be doing is joining me. But like, all right.
I am joining you.
The Outlanders have landed.
The Outlanders!
Should have like followed up with something dope or something like, improv says yes and.
I am the one.
Improv always says yes and. We know the rules.
Oh,
Come on.
I forgot. How
yes and. That's the challenge. You always need to say yes and. Oh, come on, man. Improv 101.
Oh! Yes, and
get out of my studio. Like, yo, we solid green up in here, baby. Internet's back.
Let's go.
Praise God.
All right.
What up? We here again.
And now that you know how to successfully run an internet company, welcome to the Marrio Esco Live.
Yo, we back in here. Everyone share it. Everyone come back. Oh, baby, come back.
You're welcome. You'll be able to read your cable and internet bill better.
Oh, baby, come back. Oh, yo. All right, shit. We back up and running. Yo, I want to go upstairs and see if someone cut off the online for me real quick. Can you do that for me real quick?
I think that's exactly
see
what
if
happened.
Somebody cut off line.
And I bet you look for the one that's
Check
the most scared.
Right now.
Just go to each kid and go to which one is the most scared.
That's exactly what it is.
Because I know for a fact one of the kids must have been like,
wow.
Ooh, you turned the internet off on Papi.
Yo, that's exactly. Ooh. I mean, we back up. We back up and running. What up, everybody? I hope everybody's still here. Good. We still could buy some time before we showcase this video, even though it's going to probably
because this is the perfect marketing strategy for us. You should totally
share the video, like it, thumbs up.
You should totally take a page on our book.
Let everybody know we just lost everybody.
Yeah, for real.
So,
and that's what I was about to say. If you want to learn about strategy on marketing, just take a page from our book. When we're going to release a video, we totally drop the internet on everyone. We lose everyone, we come back to nobody, and then we release it.
There you go.
If you guys want to take our strategy, you're more than happy to do so.
Thank you.
We won't even charge you for it because
hold up, I'm going to share it myself.
It's that effective.
I'm going to share it myself. How do I share it? No. I'm kidding, bro. Hold up.
Project's so good, we don't even want to share it.
Yo, this is so dope. I don't even know how to share it. What?
It completely removes the logic of make me share it. That's how good it is.
This is so dope. I don't even want. How do you say that, bro? That's like what we were talking about. The whole like, yo, this track is so dope. You can only listen to it once.
Yes, that's the best compliment you could ever get.
It's like, man, are you sure, man? That's no compliment at all, man.
At all.
Yo, this album is so dope. You gotta hear it at least one time,
but never hear it again after that.
But after that,
it's garbage.
Leave it alone.
It's worth listening one time.
Yo, this is so worth listening one time. This is so worth. Yo, is it worth watching?
Once.
One time.
Anything over that, and
one time.
Overkill.
Let me tell you.
It's like, dang, don't you want to watch movies that are like repeaters? Like, nah, you need to experience this somehow. I don't know why. One time, though.
One time.
Just once.
2 times. No, let me stop. All right.
Yo, actually, say that to a friend that's an artist about their music. Just see how they respond. They show you something like, yo, this is fire. But once only. Don't ever play it for me again. Just see how they respond.
Was that what it is, Sammy? Oh, yeah, I could see it flickering again. High hopes. But all right. So
high hopes. That's what you get for celebrating. You should have never celebrated.
Hey, we back.
You put negative vibes into the air.
All right, so let's debate. So OnBeat, man, yeah, praise up, man. It's dope that Ignite Youth actually reached out to him and how they posted that up. They took ownership of it. That's what you're supposed to do. Facts. Take ownership of it. And that's it, man. I mean, there should be
that's what we should
there should be forgiveness from there. You know what I mean?
That's what we should do.
Yep.
It's
so
build.
Praise God.
There should never be animosity and
Facts.
hatred or whatever. Even if you're wrong and you're the one being corrected, like that's for us to learn from and grow from.
Facts.
So it's dope that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
I've learned a lot tonight, God's Music Radio. You're welcome. We do consulting fees. We take a different approach on consulting. We just show you how not
this
to
is
do
what
a
you
show.
shouldn't do, guys.
So if you guys want a successful podcast, watch ours.
Check the internet.
Do everything we don't do, and you'll succeed. So that's how we roll. You know?
Yo, let's jump into one of our featured tracks. This is Joey Vantes, The Most.
You could tell that I'm feeling now. Yeah, you could tell that I'm. Yeah. I need it the most. Yeah, you could tell that I need it the most. Yeah. I need it the most. Yeah. I need it the most. I need it the most. Yeah, you could tell that I need it the most. Yeah. I need it the most. Yeah. I need it the most. Hey, now. They been telling me to slow down. If they touching me, we throw down. I cannot help it. It's like you've been running on the side of my face, driving me crazy on the side of my brain. Ooh, won't you come my way? I can never stop. Give me that attention. Yeah. Give me what I want. Yeah, yeah. Want it now, yeah. I need it the most. Yeah. You could tell that I need it the most. Yeah. I need it the most. Yeah. I need it the most. I need it the most. Yeah. You could tell that I need it the most. Yeah. I need it the most. Yeah. I need it the most. I can't do this without it, yeah. They think I'm tripping, I'm trying to be honest with myself. There's no way I could go on if you're not here with me, no. It's more than physical, not show. I need you with me where I go. Oh, yeah. In the greater feeling of the more that I stress. You can see the truth when you look at my iris. No face shots, I know where I proof this. Pull it from the pump, give me their best. Give me their best. No taste. When that's what I want, no taste. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want it now, yeah. I need it the most, yeah. You could tell that I need it the most, yeah. I need it the most, yeah. I need it the most. I need it the most, yeah. You could tell that I need it the most, yeah. I need it the most, yeah. I need it the most. Yeah, I need it the most, yeah. You could tell that I need it the most, yeah. I need it the most, yeah. I need it the most. I need it the most, yeah. You could tell that I need it the most, yeah. I need it the most, yeah. I need it the most. 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 Yeah.
Crazy.
So we got two choices. Huh? I don't think that's what it is. I could reboot the router. We got two choices. We can just keep going because we're recording this live.
Yeah, we are.
So I'm going to stop live streaming.
The reason
Yo.
why we're really talking about this so much, guys, is just because we were planning to release the music video that we prepared for you.
Well, I'm saying we could still do it because
And-
it's in the recording.
That's what I was saying. Like, we should still do it just so that way it's in the recording, because at the
That's
end of
what
the
we're
day,
gonna do.
we're still recording.
All
it,
right,
you know?
so YouTube, what up? So we ran into issues, but we're going to record it and I'm just gonna upload this. So what up? So we ain't live at this very moment, but we'll rock with y'all. I'll upload it tomorrow as a live. I'll probably follow along with the chats, whatever. Podcasters, my bad. But this is also Marrio Esco live, so it's like part of the whole experience. So it is what it is. So anyway, so that was Joey Vantes, The Most.
Yeah, man.
Gil, what you think of the track?
I think it's fire. It's different. You know, this is like the quality that you look for. You know, the artist is serious. Everything sounds crisp. And then on top of that, the swag, the creativity. I thought it was a fire track, man. Like, I enjoyed it. Like, it was beautifully done. And it's obviously an easy listen. The beat makes you want to dance. Like, it's all things you want in good music. Clean music. You know?
I think for me, what caught my ear is the fact that it's I know that he's independent. I know he's doing his own thing. I know that, you know, I've watched him move, you know, when people come at him in certain kind of ways, you know, and so I hear him focusing on his craft, experimenting with different sounds, and just the way he moves is like, it's very independent. It's very much, I'm on my own. I go wherever I feel convicted to go. I could see the potential in this song. Definitely. Like, it sounds super smooth. For me, I would challenge, like, if I got to chop it up with him, I would challenge him to keep pursuing to find that sound, because you can hear him like experimenting. Like, this song is it's Caribbean type, you know, is a dope swag. It's like, who does that in Christian hip hop? Like, who's going outside the lane?
Definitely
like that?
music.
There's not a lot. I know there's a few of them, but there's not a lot of them that do that. But so I thought that was dope. You know, that caught my ear. Shout out to Joey Vantes.
Yeah, he killed that track. Keep going, bro. It's fire vibes.
So I still got OnBeat on the screen. Hold on. Let's see.
This is how we roll, bro.
Where you want to go from here, bro? Where do we go from here?
We're live and fear my eyes.
Where do we go from here? You want to go to did you hear about this?
The Amelia Earhart thing.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that.
Earhart. So check this out. For those following on the YouTube, if you look up, there's a picture, still picture of Amelia Earhart. What's it? Earhart? Mm-hmm. She was the first American aviation pioneer who flew across the Atlantic Ocean. Mm-hmm. That's what she's known for. So they took this photo, and AI like came up with some kind of algorithm that created this moving picture, bro, with that still shot. And for my podcasters that can't see,
crazy.
It's the same black and white still shot of Amelia Earhart, and it's actually her moving around, blinking her eyes and everything, like positioning herself.
Like she's alive.
Yeah, like it's a film. It brought the photo. When it says bring the photo to life, it actually has the character in the photo moving around and stuff, like positioning themselves for the photo.
Scary.
Like, what is that,
Because imagine you put a relative that passed away. And
you just put up a photo of them moving around, like just.
That's creepy, man.
That's the new photo.
Yeah,
that's the new
it's just them looking around.
Like, yo,
nah, bro.
Yo,
that's santeria.
All you need next is like a voice box underneath. It talks to you like, mira, no, like.
That's the thing. You know, people go crazy with it, and like they'll start putting speakers on the frame, and it actually talks. You be like, mira, just because I'm dead doesn't mean you're gonna keep the house like a mess. You bum. Go ahead and clean that. No sea sucio. And the whole time is just talking to you, correcting you. You're like, Ma!
Meatloaf!
Leave me alone!
She prepares meals through the picture. Like,
through the picture!
Here you go.
Are you hungry, Papi? You're getting real skinny. I got your arroz con gandules.
Man, that smells bomb. Wait, it's a picture. How do you get me to think it smells good? Like, you wake up thinking it smells bomb?
She's looking over the pot like...
She's like, what?
Put more
You
garlic.
can never actually eat it. It's just all digital. It's like, this is messed up.
You messed up.
That's messed
Talk about
up.
a dead relative.
I can never eat that. It's in the digital world. It's like,
It's a demonic photograph.
yo, it's
Nah, it's kind of weird, bro.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, there are people who would pay for that reason.
All right, it's kind of creepy. I'm gonna do this still. Actually, let's just take it off. We know what we're talking about. Yeah, AI.
It's creepy. Yo, but when you
AI.
click on the website, they have other people that they did it to,
Yeah.
and it's weird,
I
bro.
know.
It's weird.
What
Like,
do
look
you
at this
think?
one. Look
What
at
do
this
you
one.
Oh, come on. No.
Look at that one, bro.
That's foul. That's a creep.
I don't know if y'all can see that,
That's
but
a
it's
creep.
like an old dude. It's like an old dude. And he's looking around like, huh?
That's a
Huh?
creep.
Put that fork down.
Why does he have to be
Put
peeping
that
through the
fork
window?
down.
Why does he have to be peeping through the window of a castle, though? That's foul. Like, who's that?
I'm rich.
Is that Father Richard? No.
That's Father Richard III to you.
Is that Father Richard outside? Why is he looking through my
Crazy.
window?
Yo, technology is insane, man.
I'm
And
watching your pizza. No.
But at the same time, that would be kind of cool for your like alive relatives. People who are actually alive, it would be so sad, you know, but it would be cool. Like seeing your family members, like, you know, in the picture and it's like doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's like Pop Locker. They get
Oh.
like, real fancy with it.
It's like,
And it's like, yeah, my cousin Pop Lock, you know, back when he was, you know,
it's a whole story.
when he was 16. But now it's
He
getting
walks away
annoying
from the picture. Yeah, I gotta
it's
go to
like
school.
He literally pop locks for all day long. Like he's just there pop locking all day. It's not
Yo,
even
did you
impressive
see that
anymore.
creepy picture of the girl? There's like this little girl in this picture. It was like a painting.
Yeah.
And then it moves.
It moves, yeah.
It moves, yo. And it's
Yo,
like,
it's creepy and it looks mad real.
that's
It looks like a
Yeah,
real
right.
painting and it like becomes demonic, like slowly, and
Yeah.
it has like different settings. Where you,
anyway. AI, bro. I don't know why AI keeps coming up on our radar. We keep talking about things in related to AI, but it's doing some crazy things right now.
AI, like as in artificial
Intelligence.
Oh, because
yeah.
you know we do have AI in the Anomaly.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
no. Yeah.
Get
Wow.
with the times.
So it's doing your AI, artificial intelligence is
Yeah.
doing some stuff right now that are bringing fictional things to life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
explain yourself.
pictures that move. Let's start there.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
algorithms that create these avatars based off your character and what you like and don't like from data pulled up right from your phone.
Yo, that's
You know,
true.
Netflix building an entire database of movies based off of your preference, even movies that are the same in my preference.
Yeah.
So
You
even
have
the
a different cover.
even the
Yeah.
cover changes, bro.
Based to your liking, yeah.
The AI says Mario's gonna like this cover, and he passes it along to this. I don't
Yeah.
know why it's a Hispanic dude. Okay. Even in the digital world, it's like
It's Nacho Libre.
it's still a Hispanic guy. All right.
It's worse. Jack Black's not even Spanish.
Why is it us, man? Like it's still Hispanic.
He knows no Spanish, but somehow he looks Spanish. It's like perfect.
Pass this information along. Okay. That's the internet. It's a bunch of Hispanics passing information. No, I'm sorry.
Wow. You're so lucky you're Hispanic. 'Cause you would be canceled.
It's all of us.
You
It's all
would be
of us.
canceled, sir.
What are you doing? Passing the info. We are the internet. I don't know.
We're information coyotes.
I don't know why they talk like that. Like these are Hispanics. Like, what am I doing?
Perfect language. They're Hispanics.
In a British
It's
accent.
like, what are you
somehow.
doing? Hey, we're just transporting
We're just-
information
What
here.
what are you? Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rican. I knew that must have confused ya. How's that mine grenade?
What was that? It was a Puerto Rican one that works for the internet.
I'm
Ah,
Puerto Rican.
those are the proper ones. No.
Those are the proper ones. Wow.
I'm Puerto Rican.
It's the
Chill
proper
out.
ones.
Those are the proper
The
ones.
other Ricans are savages. Have you heard how they speak? They say hola.
Anyway, artificial intelligence, crazy.
Yeah, it is, man.
Turning pictures into life. Like, what's next, dude? Like, you go into the picture?
I'm waiting for holograms.
Can we get up in there?
Man.
Like,
I'm waiting to, like, for video games to get into the holograms, like, and just, you can see it, like, just moving, you know?
no, we don't.
But, I mean, we're already at virtual reality, which is also AI.
I mean, virtual reality is insane as well, man. The only thing is they got to catch up with the biology because there's some games that get you dizzy and
Yeah.
like if they just got to work on that part of it.
Yo, but some of them are crazy, dude. Like I've played games where when you look and you only see like the weird computerized hands. And and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all you see. And the hands are just, and you can grab stuff and, you know, shoot.
But then there's some games.
But there was one I played. I'm not even going to say it. I don't even care. Not Resident Evil. The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, you could see your whole arm, like your body. It's all like you. It's you in the game, like whatever avatar you're playing as.
Right.
That was the weirdest one out of all the games I've ever experienced because it felt like I was literally in the game. Because you look down and you see invisible, and you just see these floating hands normally. This time, you see in the whole body. You see your feet. Hands,
all the way up,
everything.
Yeah, that's bugged out.
You can pick things up, and you
crazy.
You can feel the controller like buzz. So like when you actually pick something
up items and stuff.
Yo, it felt mad real, out. Super trippy.
Yeah,
and that's all AI. It's literally tricking your brain to thinking that this is actually for real. You're actually looking at your body right now. Like it's all programmed.
Yeah.
So when you in that world, you're like, yo, somebody made this.
Yeah, facts. Using all like coding and programs and
that's
creating this whole.
If you're in that
world.
field, that's got to be so fascinating. I would like to talk to somebody just so I can hear briefly how they create those worlds. Like, is it all math? Is there some, or is it not even math anymore?
I don't even know how they even get into that creative space. Like, do you know anybody who?
No, that's what I'm saying. I would love to talk to somebody who makes games like to the scale like we've seen, and just ask them like, what is involved? Is it like codes? Like you're coding?
I think it's a little bit of art and a little bit of coding. So obviously, you need the coding to create the artwork, right? So it's probably like people who are like us when we use software to edit videos and we use color correction and all that.
Yeah.
They have software they probably familiarize with the characters in the software. They're like, oh, he used, like everybody who gets the software has access to that character. And it's like people make for example, in Disney, they have 2 different movies. I know you've seen this on YouTube where they compare them side by side and it's the exact same footage from Winnie the Pooh in the Jungle Book.
Yep.
It's the exact same kid, the exact same movements, but they just change it to the Jungle Book.
The characters, yeah.
That's all they did.
Literally.
But all the movement, dancing, jumping around, sitting down, all of it was the same. They just swapped out the characters.
Yep.
And nobody caught on. Everybody was just like, oh,
goes to show.
Ooh.
If you repackage something good enough,
nobody would tell.
Nobody would even realize that you just repackaged.
Isn't that what we have in CHH?
No. Oh, dang. Gunshots.
No, I'm kidding.
Shots fired.
Isn't that CHH? Just do that again.
A bunch of repackaging.
And again. And again. And again.
Just turn it to Spanish.
Why are we stuck in 2018? No.
Well, the world still does it.
Why are we stuck in 2012?
The world does it too. I mean, it's an old art form that can be used on all platforms. Not exclusive to one, but CHH does do it.
Yo, why are we in 2012?
Why are we in 2012?
Zoom sees revenues soar 326%.
That's crazy.
Year over year as office life remains on hold.
And I think they're going to continue making money too.
You're talking 2.6 billion.
Yeah, it's going to continue to grow because companies, think about it, they're saving a ton of money on not having to have a building or rent office spaces. Like if you're able to go remote, most companies are actually really entertaining the idea. Mm-hmm. And now they're what I've seen is they're putting it to the people. You
Right.
could choose. Most people are choosing to work from home. And those that are like, nah, I'd rather go to the office. Okay, how many is that? Oh, okay, now after a 200 person office, only 15 want to go to the office. Wow. Okay, so let's get a little office space that accommodates 15, 25 people. Call it a day. You know how much money they're saving?
A lot.
Electricity and light and all those expenses.
Office supplies and so on and so forth. Yeah,
Everybody's paying for it themselves. You're paying their own internet. You're paying for their own electricity.
Yep.
They're not paying for that. So you're going to work on basically your own cable bill, internet bill, whatever.
Yep.
And they're just paying you for the work.
So they are seeing that it's slowing down toward the end of the year. There's signs of it slowing down toward the end of the year.
What do you mean slowing down?
So there's already signs right now of the revenue, like, because it's soaring right now. They're saying that there's already signs that it's going to slow down toward the end of the year as the vaccinations keep going out, things start opening up, people go back to work. But the same thing is, people are going to see that they can save a lot in costs if people just stay remote and don't return.
And that's the thing.
I already know people
actually
personally.
want it.
Yeah, I already know people personally who are, there's people that are saying like they want to get out of the house and see people and interact with people.
But the issue is not that they're working from home though. The issue is that they're working from home and then after work, they still have to stay home because everything is closed. So if you're able to go out, have fun and do all the things, like nothing is closed because of COVID, but you work from home,
then
most people are like, why
right.
would I want to go to an office? Like, I got to get up, I got to get ready, I got to put makeup on, I got to do this, I got to do my hair, I got to shave, I got to, all these different things before you get
all these
out
things
the
that
door.
you're supposed to be doing every day, like just, I got to brush my teeth.
And you still can.
I got to eat breakfast, I got to eat, I got to use the bathroom.
Jeez, it's so cumbersome. Living.
I got to put on clothes,
now you're making me sound like a pig, okay?
Man, I got to breathe? Are you kidding me? This is 2021. You're telling me they don't have a gadget for that?
But you know it for a fact, man. People just loving the fact that they don't got to get ready, man. And then they try to play it off with a dope little icon for the for the Zoom calls or whatever. Or if not, they run and grab a robe or some kind of shirt to cover their robe that they're actually wearing underneath. They just wear a t-shirt. You can clearly see the robe coming out of the sleeves.
Like, we know that's
Jimmy, we know you're wearing a robe.
We know you're in a robe.
You don't have to put a t-shirt over it.
You see the commercials that they do now with the Zooms? Like, who's doing it? They do the Zoom calls for the meetings.
Well, there's a lot of commercials making fun of it. They all, everybody's doing it. They have like their own video.
Which one is the one that we see? The commercial when they do the Zoom calls, and they're like, in the insurance one, right? Yeah, it's not State Farm. It's one of them.
Oh, it is State. No. It's yeah.
It's hilarious when they do
Progressive.
Hello. Oh yeah, that's the one that I can't stand right there. And he said, "It's like, we can hear you. Hello, can you hear me? Hello,
like, am I on?" And then
am I on?
The Flo is her name. Flo, isn't it?
Yeah, her face.
She's like putting her face like all over the camera. I don't think they can see me. It's like, first of all, why is the camera in your mouth?
I don't think they can see me. She's yelling right into the camera. Her mouth is wide. Yo,
why is that even in your mouth?
I remember when my son first started, when my kids first, babe, do you remember that? When they first started school on the Zoom and all you hear is, I can't, what class am I going in? What link? The link is not working. The link is not, everybody.
What a new sound.
Everybody was flipping out. You could hear the parents coming into the class. I don't know what, the link is not working. And like everybody's like chiming in, talking, kids are crying.
Dang,
one kid was crying. She didn't know what to do. And all you hear is, it's like,
what?
It's like, what is going on?
Yo, that's crazy. Imagine being a teacher
Oh,
and you're
that's
trying
a
to
nightmare.
teach, and you got like
That's a
3
nightmare.
kids who are not connected. One over here is crying. The other one over here is playing with his Legos. It's like, you can't be like, class,
Yo,
and then turn off the light.
I hear them.
Put your hands on your nose and hands in the sky, waving from side to side until you're quiet tonight. They have these weird sayings, and all the kids just say it in a form of a chant. Grab your nose and put your hands up high. Wave them side to side.
This is what happens.
Stay quiet from here to tonight.
If you have Gil as the substitute teacher, he will destroy your entire class. You could have that whole class trained like a straight drill sergeant. By the time Gil is done with one period,
I'll break him.
And you come back. It's going to be a bunch of gangsters. It's just going to be like fire. There's going to be a car on fire for some reason.
First of all, I'm an excellent teacher.
Wait a minute. What happened in here? It's just all destruction. When you go inside of the class, you feel like you're outside in Armageddon. Like, what just...
Wow. Really? Really? In the classroom?
What happened to
There's
Gil's
cars
class?
flipped over. Like, wait, why is there a flipped over car in the classroom?
Gil, you only had first period. What happened?
Armageddon.
It looked like... What?
Jeez.
Terminators are walking around.
I'm looking for O'Connor.
Oh, what did Gil do?
Wow.
Oh, man. Yeah. So
that's
Zoom.
me.
That's
my
why
life.
you need Zoom.
So you can avoid Armageddon. That's why.
Well, now with the vaccines, they're probably
Gil will be teaching
gonna,
your classes.
They're probably going to mandate the teachers to take the vaccine so they can go back to school.
Yep.
Kids are probably
that's something that's definitely going back to the schools. Parents would not be dealing with this Zoom forever.
No.
That's one thing for sure.
Yeah.
As far as people working from home, yeah.
But parents
like, we're going to make this permanent.
The teachers are protesting. The parents are protesting. No,
Parents-
you will work. No.
You will work.
You will work. You will work.
They're protesting the protest. Okay? We will not work. Yes, you will.
Yes, you will.
Yes, you
Yes,
will.
all the parents. It's like there's protest on protest.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
you can.
It's
You
like-
can do it.
It's like she's yelling out, I already quit. I'm not even a teacher anymore. We don't care. We don't care.
You're in denial.
You're in denial. Be a teacher. I'm telling you what to do. Okay?
I don't live in this district.
She has a whole new job. They're protesting outside her new job. You are a teacher. You can't lie.
She's a salesman.
She's like, what? Can you leave me alone?
Jeez. For the rest of her life.
For the rest of her life. She can't even have the freedom to change her career.
She got her own personal protest.
No, you're
Now
gonna
that's
go
a
back.
cancel culture.
No, you're gonna go back. Like, imagine, that's how parents are, bro. That's how we're like, no, you will teach.
They're at Christmas with the family. Merry Christmas. Oh, just this time.
Everything is protest. No matter what you do, it's a protest. Happy birthday.
At that point, get out. Get out. Don't chant my birthday. I don't want to be reminded how old I am.
They're all angry for some reason. Happy birthday.
Dang it.
Are you protesting my birthday? We celebrating what's going on? All right, so Zoom. So Zoom is doing its thing.
That's crazy, man. But that was expected, and I'm sure it's not just Zoom either. I'm sure all the streaming,
all the
video
influencers,
streaming platforms,
all the influencers were like, "Oh, everyone's going to Zoom." Like everybody was just like, "This is the time." We have remote work. YouTube.
Invest in the stocks.
YouTube's on the rise. Oh, who said that?
No, I'm sure that's what they said as well.
Yep. Let me see. Workers and students are expected to return to their physical spaces in the near future as vaccine supply grows, the spread of the virus slows, a prospect that worried Some a prospect that has worried some Zoom investors. Can you hold up? Let me read this one more time. Let me slow this down. Workers and students are expected to return to their physical spaces in the near future as vaccine supplies grow and the spread of the virus slows. A prospect that has worried some Zoom investors. Wait a minute. People are going to get healed? Like, hold on a second.
Am I reading this correctly?
My money is in this. Like, what in the world, bro? What? Can you imagine being an investor?
We need people sick.
Can you imagine being an investor?
It's horrible news.
Worried? Oh, wait a minute, Lord. And you start praying, Lord, there are people healing.
I've been doing really well.
With my finances. I'm trying to be a good steward of my finances, Lord.
Can you please
prolong this virus?
6 months.
For the sake of my
6 months. That's all
stock.
I ask.
Like, what in the... Okay, let me ask you that.
That's crazy.
Let's say you are you as a Christian investing in Zoom worried for people healing from the virus?
No. Sell.
Oh my goodness!
Make some money
man.
while you got it. You know.
Hey, yeah.
Because if they end up losing, it is what it is. You had a good run, but I don't think it's going to go away that easy. I think a lot of people are still going to be using it because businesses have found that it's cheaper.
Do you think, let me ask you something. Do you think that somebody would hear me say that and think to themselves, what are you talking about? Of course it's not a problem. Do you think that there's somebody out there who would hear what we're talking about and say, what's the issue?
The issue with what?
With an investor worried that the virus is slowing down.
I would say,
what's the problem? This is my money. I'm trying to be a good steward of my money.
Yes, but it's on the backs of sick people. Yes, you know what I'm saying? You're worried
that's none of my business.
That people are becoming healed, so that way you're not making your top dollar. That's I don't know. If you're a Christian that thinks this way, yeah. I hope you repent before it's not too late.
I'm glad you were able to rip that apart in seconds, bro.
That's crazy, man.
God. That's good. That's good. Yeah,
that's good.
Facts.
You are a Christian as of this show.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you were on your feet, like responded that way, because some people, I don't know, man. I don't know where some people stand. Like sometimes capitalism has confused me. Let's just say, not me. Like as far as making decisions, I know where I stand. I'm just saying, for some, how I see certain people move, it's like I question sometimes.
I mean that was like, that was actually something that just happened recently, where it was a doctor who went on a rant. He was in this like pool conversation.
He was just tired of it, right?
Yeah, he told them like, "Yo, this is bogus." Like, the vaccine. I mean, not the vaccine. The COVID-19 being that the survival rate being so high and people are going crazy and hyping it up, and all it's doing is it's causing a more of an issue because we're hyping it up than if we just left it and warned people.
Right.
I think the attention of it made people more want to, like, I don't know, in a weird way, want to rebel more. Like, you can't go out. I'm going to go out.
Right.
You can't do Thanksgiving. I'm going to have Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But if they would have just, like, treated it like, look, this is what could happen. Try to avoid because of these things. And you talked about it as an informational type thing. I think people probably would have respected it more. As weird as that sounds.
Yeah.
But I feel like telling people what to do, like, you can't do this. I don't know, man. It's like, I feel like made people want to do it that much more. Like, the government's going to tell me I can't have Thanksgiving. Watch this. I'm going to have my Thanksgiving and I'm going to invite a couple more cousins. And it ended up spiking more viruses, but it was out of spite. Like, I feel like, especially after being in quarantine for so long, I think just give the advice.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have worked than, I don't know, controlling. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And so far, it's already disappearing somehow. Just that's all we needed. It was a change in administration. And bam.
Vaccination is here. Things are going back to normal.
Everything's in up and up. And poor Zoom is wondering where their bottom dollars.
What are we going to do? That's first world country problems, right? Like,
for real. They're definitely going to lose. There's going to be a loss. I'm not defending that for sure. But I don't think they're going to lose as much as they think, because I'm telling you, a lot of companies are
going to stay remote.
This remote thing is pretty dope. Yep. And where are they going to go? They're already familiar with Zoom. They're not going to go to a whole nother platform. But if you're into that and you're into creating platforms and you're a coder, right now would be a great time to release some sort of, viewer like that where people can connect easy and streamline it. Mm-hmm. Right now would be the best time to get into that business.
Facts. I agree.
Because it's booming. And it's going to continue for a while.
Well, again, it's not just school, work. It's not just all these people. It's also influencers, YouTube. It's all these people that are using it, and people.
It's big business.
Either working remote or lost their jobs, have more time on their hands, and now they're like, okay, now I can pump out all this content, and they realize Zoom is a major part of their platform to connect and communicate with people.
I would not be surprised if eventually they go fully you got to pay to use their service. Because it's growing.
I mean, you mean no, they're always going to have a free version.
Oh, yeah.
They're always going to
They do have a free version, yeah. And then if you want the extra features.
Yep. We paid at one point. We were paying. Facts. Zoom at one point. So we can have more than 2 people on.
Yep. And they don't have that time limit. Because if you use the free version, it only gives you 40 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Zoom's not going anywhere.
Heck no, they are gonna be here forever. Yeah. Unless it becomes a totally different thing like holograms. Then Zoom, you ain't competing with holograms. Sorry.
And we got Warren's wealth tax could cost 100 richest Americans $78 billion.
Jeez. Can't believe those are actual.
It's actually over 78 billion
achievable
in
numbers.
taxes annually. Over 78 billion annually.
Can I have some?
The bill called Ultra Millionaire Tax Act would require households with a net worth of more than 50 million to pay 2% of their wealth every year.
Damn, what is 2%? How much is that?
2% of their wealth. Well, that's what they're saying. It's
if you made
over 50 million, 2% of their wealth every year. A 1% surtax will be added for those with a net worth in excess of 1 billion.
That's insane money. 50 million a year. If you're making 50 million a year, man, I don't even think that tax will even matter to you. It'll be inconvenient, yes, but it's not I don't think they're that mad. And worst case scenario, which is what I believe will end up happening if we keep messing with these rich people with all these crazy taxes, they're just going to bounce.
Yo, check this out. Elon Musk would pay an additional $5.2 billion over what he pays now. Elon Musk alone. Bill Gates would pay $4 billion more.
Wow.
Billion. We're talking billion.
It's 2%. It's 2% of what they make. Damn.
Per year.
That's crazy. And that's only 2%.
You think that's right?
Unreal.
You think that's right? What do you think?
Nah, I don't think that's right.
You think it's hey, they make all this money, tax them more. Tax them more. Look how much money they make.
Jeez.
Are you okay with that? If you were one of these men, you created this business.
See, it's weird because I understand the logic. I understand that by doing that, we're going to build a lot of funds to get out of, help somehow to get out of this debt that we're in, this deficit. So I get that. It makes sense. But at the same time, on the flip, from the entrepreneurial side of things, you work hard to make this living, and this entity just decides they want more of what you've worked for. So that's why I'm I get both sides. I understand. Where else are we going to get this money? How do we do that? Me personally, I thought the last administration was doing a pretty good direction in that by bringing oil and gas to us. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Rather than completely getting rid of that and selling it back. So now we're buying it off of these people when we could have had it ourselves. I don't know. That made sense to me. Like, if we could have it ourselves, why would I want to buy it?
So what flag are we putting in the back of our... like, what?
Ain't no flag. I'm just saying,
I'm just kidding.
in this regard, like, there was other ideas that was generating money without having to do these crazy taxes, is what I'm saying. I feel like it could be a little bit more creative. You could. You know, even though right now I just said, where else are you going to get it? But now I'm thinking, I'm like, there are other ways, you know, that you could achieve the same effect. So I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew more about the government's finances, where I would think, like, you know, be able to really calculate and understand and be like, okay, that's...
Yeah, exactly.
Based on this formula, I can see how the government is going to use this money and it'll be a great impact and blah, blah, blah. Since I don't know, I can only base off a layman understanding.
A percentage.
And it just doesn't seem right to me.
A percentage for every citizen sounds fair. Like, you know.
But that's already tax. That's taxes.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why I don't.
So why
I have a hard time with a special tax. Like, we tax everybody, but because you make a little, you're bit successful.
More than this.
So we're gonna tax you special
because
you're gonna have to pay this.
You crossed over this bracket.
It's like
you are now entering a different class. You know, so because you're in that different class,
I don't know. There's something about.
I don't know what's the tax on. Like, wow. So in other words, if you go over 50 million, what is that like? Why 50 million? What is it that they're seeing? What is it that they're seeing financially that they hit this number and they say anything over here is like, come on. Maybe they are making a point. You're right. Maybe there is something missing that we don't know. That if you make a certain percentage, it's like you're good. It's like you know how the rich people be playing with the cards they get and they get mad things for free, but they're rich. But they get mad things for free. It's like, yo, how do you get mad things for free? And then you got super, super rich people that know how to get around, you know, getting tax write-ups and all this stuff, with a point that you got someone like Trump who doesn't owe anything back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know how to play the game. They just,
smart investing.
They know exactly what to do to flip the money the right way, where it's like, well, you know, and the
thing is that they don't realize is that you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. You just got to know how to invest your money. You have to know how to write your taxes and have people who understand that type of documentation, and they do it.
But I'm saying maybe that's why they're saying over 50 million. We got to, like, maybe there's, like, maybe to them, like, to bring it on a very simplistic level of understanding, it's like you playing any one of these games, like Mortal Kombat with my son or something. Like, it's like you playing like some game, and it's like you know exactly what buttons they hit and all that, and you're gonna just it's cheating.
Yeah,
it's like exactly. At this point, it's like, hold on, okay, so fair. What does Mortal Kombat do, or what do these games do? They have a thing called handicap, right? Yep. Or they have a thing called whatever it's called, and you can put a certain percentage of like bars up. And then it allows you to have a certain
it gives you like if you
amount of like
half of
defense.
Your energy. Like it gives you like half your energy.
Whatever that is. Yeah.
So you now fight someone that has full energy, but you have half because you're playing handicap.
Right. So now you just to make it fair. So what if that they figured out that over 50 million is like at this point. There's like you enter this bracket where you are now untouchable. Like you're just gonna keep making money and keep making money, and
you're chilling.
It's over.
You're chilling.
It's over. You pass the bracket.
And that's what I mean.
Just continue to make money.
4 billion. Like that more money. That's crazy. But it's to the point where what was it? Jeff Bezos' wife was straight giving money away, and when they asked her why, she said because I'm getting more than I can spend.
Actually, they talked about Jeff Bezos. He would be paying an additional 5.4 billion,
and he can afford it easily. That's the thing.
Per year.
We're talking about people who are making more money than is reasonably most reasonable people have. Like it's just insane amount of money.
Yeah.
But again, I don't agree with it. Even though it probably doesn't affect them that much. I'm sure that they're just fine. Like, it is what it is. Or they're just going to be like, deuces, I don't have to pay the tax if I don't live here.
Right. That's a
Which
good
is
point.
my biggest thing. I always tell people, like, you realize that if we keep attacking the rich,
You're right.
rich people who have businesses here
Are going to get
and
up
do all their business
and move
here.
it somewhere else.
You're saying, you want to live here, we're going to, because you make more money than the average person, we're going to tax you special. And it's a doozy. I'm just going to be like, all right, peace. Deuces.
You have the freedom
I
to
can
do
live
that.
anywhere I want, which is what is happening. A lot of rich people are just up and bouncing. Influencers are up and bouncing.
Yo, but it's an interesting time we're in right now because you see companies now threatening big major companies like heavy hitters going up against heavy hitters like Apple going up against Facebook and telling Facebook, we'll take your app off of our stores.
Straight up.
Like, dude, like we've never seen, I mean, there's always been beef, like, Blockbuster, going down and Redbox opening up and then Netflix taking over and Redbox closing up. Like you always see like something bubble up and something take it to the next step. You do see that before a while now. It's been Facebook. It's been like
we need a change.
It's been like
down with Facebook.
For a while now, like people have settled in these positions and been maintaining them for a long time. You haven't seen somebody
somebody take over.
Apple say, you know what, Facebook, I'm sick of you. Like we haven't seen like, oh shoot, what's going on here?
There hasn't been a power shift in a while.
Spotify,
but I'm gonna say that
ways,
Apple saying that they're gonna remove the Facebook app off their platform. That's a boss move. Like you know how much of a hit that would be if every huge. iPhone user is no longer allowed to be on Facebook.
Yeesh.
What kind of hit that is? And I feel like it would be the same hit, even if opposite. If Apple was to be, it's fine, we love you guys, and Android was to be like, we're out if you don't change this. It would be equally devastating because there's also a lot of Android users. Any platform that says we're removing you completely off our platform would be devastating.
These
to Facebook.
apps make these companies unique. So like Clubhouse, for example.
Yeah, they're making it for a specific platform.
That's iPhones.
Yeah, it's Apple. So if Apple was to be like, you're done unless you change this, you change it. Unless it's like I don't know, something that goes against your morals, then I guess you're gonna have to make that decision and wrestle with that with yourself for the rest of your life.
Right.
But you had a successful platform like that, and you stood your ground and was just like, then I'm closing it down. Then sticking to my guns. So there,
take that.
But you got to take that hit. So right now, Facebook, either you change those policies. But the privacy and selling data and things of that nature, or Apple's going to be like,
see you later.
That's one thing. Apple don't play when it comes to people's info. Info, like, dude, that's literally everything. If you lose that credibility with your customer,
you lose everything.
The information could be leaked from their platform, you're done.
If you have somebody that's smart, that's the thing. Like if you have somebody that's smart enough to point that out and like make a huge fuss where it's like in the news, like, oh my goodness, like now the feds got to get involved. Everybody got to get like,
I don't understand how it's even legal.
Blow it up.
How is it legal to take someone's information and sell it to platforms? And it was actually proven, like, if you people have heard, like, oh man, every time I say something, it shows up on my Facebook. Like, I had a conversation with my boy,
now it's common,
and now it's on my Facebook.
Yeah, now
that's
it's common.
For real.
That's common. Now it's common news.
Yo, that's like for real. Facebook actually listens to your conversations, and if it's talking about a product, they take that and somehow they, in their algorithm, puts that product in front of you.
Facts.
And that data that's being sold. That data that you interacted with it or whatever is being sold to other people. Your behaviors, all that. That's scary, dude.
Very scary.
To know that everything you do, everything you look at is being
watched and monitored
and sold.
Listened to
the highest bidder.
Well, speaking of people making moves, you got YouTube's YouTube Shorts, which is like another version of TikTok on YouTube, available in the US now.
Yo, that's crazy.
You could do like, I think it's up to 60 seconds, I believe.
That's crazy, man. Everybody's getting it. TikTok is killing the game, and now everybody's following suit.
Well, you got, Twitter got the stories features on it, just like Instagram now. Yeah. It's called Fleet. Everyone's fleeting now.
You need to fleet out of here.
Yeah.
Everybody's fleeting.
Fleet it. No. Fleet it. Get yourself a tweet and tweet it. No.
Now you're promoting two products.
Get yourself a tweet and fleet it. Get some more stories. Get some more likes. It doesn't matter.
Who's wrong or right?
Just fleet it and tweet it.
Telling you, man. We should get into advertising.
Just fleet it and tweet it.
Fleet it and tweet it. That's this episode. Fleet it and tweet it.
Tweet it. Yep. Fleet it. Fleet it. Oh my goodness. Fleet it and tweet it. Oh,
yep. Have fun with that one.
That was good.
That was good.
So YouTube has these
shorts.
YouTube Shorts. Let's see. Yep. One. So TikTok is like really leading in the space. Obviously, 40 million users in the US.
That's crazy.
Hit 1 billion users in 2021. Oh, expected to hit 1 billion in 2021. 400 million daily active users. This is TikTok.
Insane.
TikTok. Yep. So now YouTube obviously is following suit because TikTok is killing it. Obviously, they got a strategy that's working. And they're like, you know what? We got to do something before we lose everybody. And then they do this. Why can't we all just respect each other's platform and leave? Why does everybody want to be the king of the castle, man? Like, we'll leave TikTok. Let Instagram be Insta. Why does every platform need to be everything? Like,
I don't know, man.
What?
And it's just the simple fact of this. Once you come on the platform, we don't want you to leave.
Yeah.
So if you're going to another platform, you're like, I'm going to go to Twitter because I want to see this. We're going to leave. You can do that here. Well, I want to go to, Snapchat.
Because I could do this.
Because I could do this.
Well, now you can do that here.
That's literally it. So YouTube is just hopping on
social
the bandwagon.
media. How far are you gonna go? Are you gonna bring a jacuzzi to my crib? Like, what do you?
Don't go to the jacuzzi. Go. You can do that here.
What?
Well, they have a.
What kind of app is this?
Like, no, it's just a filter. You go like this, and it makes you look like you're in a jacuzzi.
Don't get up. Don't put your phone down to take a shower.
Like, I'm hungry. Don't eat.
There's an app for that.
There's a filter for you to eat.
Attach the phone. There's a mountain thing that attaches the phone to your head. Attach the phone right to your head. It's like, wow. What is next, man? What's the next phone device? It just is the chip. It really is the chip. Here's the new next mobile device.
They shoot it into your face.
It's like, it becomes part of you.
That is the new iPhone 55.
It is the AI in your brain. That is the new.
It's the iPhone 45. It's in you now.
That's the slogan. Let's stop.
What a dark campaign.
Right. Yo,
iPhone 45.
No, stop. YouTube Shorts is available in the US. I guess they were experimenting with it in London.
Oh no, they make it weirder because they gotta put it as forms of question. iPhone 45.
And everybody's loving it and whatnot.
Is it in you?
No, dude. Just because we're not live doesn't mean this ain't going out. This is going out. We're still gonna debut our song.
It's like you're still holding an iPhone. How yesterday? Obviously, it's not in you.
So I'm gonna upload this video as a live premiere tomorrow, probably tomorrow at 8:00 p.m. What does that sound like? Good?
Yeah,
8:00 p.m.
Yeah,
we'll premiere this whole entire video tomorrow. Even though the podcasters are already gonna hear it. Check out the YouTube.
Yeah.
and look for the most recent video that we're going to put up, because in that video will be the premiere of this music video we're about to share with y'all. Hopefully y'all are still with us here. Whoever's here at this moment, hit a comment and tell me like when you're experiencing this very moment as you're going through the live. That'll be dope. Just be like, yo, I'm here, man. That'll be what's up before we drop the video on Friday. But it will be dropping everywhere on YouTube on Friday. I still don't know if I'm gonna put it up on Facebook. We'll probably just put it on YouTube.
Yeah, why not?
So with that said, we're gonna play our featured music video, our premiere and debut of Create for the Creator. And until next week, grace and peace. We love y'all. Anything you want to share? Am I missing anything?
Nah, man. I'm
Be sure to share it when it drops.
For you guys to see this video, man, and I hope you enjoy it.
Again, check out d2lproductions.com. We got the 848 clothing line collection. Create for the Creator.
Yeah, please go cop it.
Go cop it, please. That's how you support us. We're gonna be dropping some music and visuals throughout the year, and just pushing the whole idea, the concept of Christian creatives out here, producing this art to honor and worship our God and to edify the saints, and really just to master our craft. We know that there's a lane that it has been kind of like looked over and neglected, and so we feel convicted to open up, our lives to you guys, to share what it's like to be a creative in this space and just to build with y'all and have fun, of course. But so with that said, here is Create for the Creator. We love you. Till next week. Grace and peace.
Let's get it.
I create for the Creator. I could care less about a hater. Somebody turn up the fader. Tune in the mouth, see you later. Don't bother wasting my time, yeah. His word is consuming my mind, yeah. Do me a favor, listen to waver. I got the truth in my soul. Step in the booth, let it go. I don't care who doesn't know. Demons united, the word that can fight it. Recite it, excited, then losing control. Watch them all fall down, one at a time till they're all down. Your idols are deaf, don't hold your breath. Who do you call now? No one, but I'm gonna show him. The Lord hope you know him. He's coming with vengeance and wrath. Lo and behold, what I'm sowing is gold for your soul. If you know your repentance will last. God is so good when you mention him gas. Full of his word, no, my engine will last. Worth more than money, it's not even funny. But dummies, I'm mocking, pretending to last. I create for the Creator. I could care less about a hater. Somebody turn up the fader. Tune in the mouth, see you later. Don't bother wasting my time, yeah. His word is consuming my mind, yeah. Do me a favor, listen to waver. Give me the tools, I'm in the bills, I'm in to serve you. You got the juice, there's no one that presses my heart like you. Give me the proof, I'm gonna spend your name cause you're the truth. I'm a creator cause you're my creator. My God is greater so I create for you. Why do we go to the world when we think about creativity? Cause there's no one that can duplicate all the things that you done for me. My God created the world, my God created the world, but you seem to forget it. Keep going, you'll regret it. The seas, the stars, the mountains, the air I breathe, yeah. The family, the church, and love is all that I need, yeah. All I can see is creation. How can you see evolution? The proof is when you're looking, can't see another solution. No matter my life, I'm still your handiwork. My sin, your blood cover me with word. Your plan, your will, your majesty. You created all for me, a part of your sovereignty. Give me the tools, I'm in the bills, I'm in to serve you. You got the juice, there's no one that presses my heart like you. Give me the proof, I'm gonna spend your name cause you're the truth. I'm a creator cause you're my creator. My God is greater so I create for you.
Yo, what up, everybody? That was Marrio, Esco, and Gil Vargas. I create for the Creator. Till next week, grace and peace. Peace. If you're listening on the podcast, be sure to check out my Facebook music page, Marrio Esco 1. Again, 2 R's in my name, the number 1 at the end, Marrio Esco 1. Be sure to like and follow that page because I like to give updates on who I'll be interviewing and leave a description on what we'll be talking about. And I also like the real-time one-on-one back and forth interaction. If you don't have the time to join us on Facebook Live, be sure to check out my podcast. It's called Marrio Esco Live, 2 R's in my name. Again, you'll see the white silhouette of myself with the cross underneath. Be sure to subscribe to that and follow the link as well to whatever podcast you're using or however you're receiving the podcast, and leave us a review. We love to hear feedback. You can also hit me up at music@marrioesco.com and just hit me up with some feedback and ways that we can improve the show or the things that you like and enjoy. Any type of feedback will be highly appreciated. Grace and peace.